everyone, in another Red Airborne guide video. This time we are playing again versus Brigadier General, number 17 on the ranked leaderboard during this game. And he's playing as MOTO, I believe. Eurocorp motorized. Or maybe it was normal EC, I don't remember. But no, looking at the veterancy, it's Eurocorp motorized, definitely. Okay, so this is again a very strong meta deck, and my plan for this game was, okay, you go miss micro because I wanted to fast move them like over here, over middle, but I miss microed. I wanted to have Scratchets to take over that forest. I wanted to have MI-25 to sneak some specialty around. I wanted to have HQ7 just to have protection versus helicopters. And just some BTRD with Concourse and ZTZ with Liren for recon and ATGM. On that side, however, I have MI-17. I wanted to go for the drop here. I have Hot, MI-24K and Soku. You know, our standard combo. Telerak, as a mortar. This is for recon and this is for ATGM. So right at the start I noticed the Crotal. I wanted to get the shot on this Gazelle and stuff. I didn't manage to, unfortunately. The Hot Hilo does what Hot Hilo does best. I mean, if it hit, so this opener is just terrible for me. I managed to get Crotal at least, so that's something. The way you do it, like I did over here, is you don't click on the AA piece, but like right behind it. So the Hilo flies at it and shoots rockets while it's moving, right? So that's something. Getting a Crotal is always nice. Okay, now he has quite a lot of Hilos over here. He has a Panther and Cassiope. Luckily I have Elite, Scratchets and HQ7. And they make, of course, a short work of these flying units. Now that I eliminated the Crotal also, I can focus on dealing damage with my MI-24K, which of course I do. And now you see that he's bringing another Crotal. And I don't think I even noticed it. I think it's, yeah, because I was hovering low, so I didn't have line of sight. Here ATGM is taking some shots at my Scratchets. As you can see, I took that town, which is that forest I mean, which is very good. Yeah, now he starts to shoot at me, but I managed to fly away. I also managed to unload my forces. I get some Hind, just to clear that area. And my ATGM gets his Crotal, which is amazing. Now they focus fired on the BTRD and not the Concourse M. So my Concourse M and Liren are both able to do a lot of damage. I mean, they would be able if they, you know, were hitting 80%. See, this is how this game works. Your units can be upvetted. They can have 80% accuracy, but you just have to be lucky. Why be good when you can be lucky? Okay, I get some ground forces, some reinforcements over here. I get some Scratchets to cover that area. I also know that he's like he doesn't have any AA over here. So I managed to deal quite decent damage with my MI-25. But he just retreats. I also retreat because I know that, you know, AA is probably coming. I notice the MX tens that are coming. I don't want to fight against that. That's all. So not a very good opener for me, but at least we killed 2 Crotals, which is huge. And we can, you know, we still held our ground. We killed some of his units and we captured this huge area in Gulf, which will be very, very useful in the future. Now my specialnie jednotki managed to clear out that Gazelle cannon that was standing there protecting the CV. So he sends another Gazelle cannon. Now I proceed with the plan of me going on that flank with VDV-90 and Scratchets. I just rolled that over here because I wanted to see what he has. They get killed, but at least I know that he has recon over here. I have quite a bunch of helos. I have 3 Hinds, Mi-24K, Mi-24VV, and Mi-25, which is good. Let's fast forward a bit. I get some dolphins just so my soldiers can safely enter the town and approach it. They drop the bombs. They don't do any damage, but they did exactly what I wanted, which was allowing my VDV-90 to get into that town. Well, almost allowing, but that was close enough, so, you know, I'm not going to complain. My Scratchets managed to, you know, secure the area from any helos that he might have used. And you know, these are elite VDV-90, even special forces will have problems with them. Yeah, that was very unlucky. But I also have my, you know, my own units. Strategic rotary wing power units. I bring some more dolphins just to bomb him. They do their job, which is, you know, being lucky, not dying, and dropping bombs. I managed to get his special forces, and I send ASF just to damage him. And he gets damaged, so now he's out of that ASF is out of the game for next 10 minutes, which is very good for me. I also managed to take that area, because remember that transport that came here earlier, that was just for scouting purposes. I get my Hinds to completely clear out this flanking attempt. I slowly start bringing HQ7 to fire at that cannon and to make him spend even more points on that flank. Now he has some Commando Spara in here. I don't think I noticed until now, yeah. Very unfortunate timing, but I still managed to take them out. I also was prepared for the MX-10 to come. Unfortunately, there is this little hill over here, and because of that hill right here, my VDV-90 can't spot them, but he can spot my Scratchets because the hill ends over here. I don't know, man, it's wargame. Just deal with it. And now the chasseurs finished the other one off, which was just very, very sad. But you know, we killed the Commando Spara. Now we know that he has chasseurs over here. Okay. Me being paranoid is bringing actual benefits. See? Now we still hold this position, we still have these Hinds on backup, but now we can just chill and relax for a bit. We kill the Gazelle cannon finally, and my specialnie are going to be a pain in the back that he'll have to spend points on. Okay, so now he does something very clever. He flies the Gazelle cannon first, so the Scratchets will waste their salvo on it, and now he goes with the Cassiope when the Scratchets won't be able to fire at it. Which was very smart, because now, as you can see, the Scratchets are reloading, so he can just take them out. And he does. Luckily I have VDV, on elite VDV on standbys that shoot at it, and because they hit every shot, they managed to take quick care of it. Okay, gets my Liren over here because he had the fire support, and I didn't because I lost the BMD too earlier. But I have my funny Mi-25 and the Mi-24 gang. I don't even know if they are the same hill. Like, I'm not very good military stuff. I lost line of sight, so I miss here. Let's fast forward a bit. Now I'm just trying to consolidate a bit. I'm buying some ATGMs. I'm buying some more units, ground units, because now it's not the time to spam planes. Now is the time to get some ground forces, some boots on the ground. I get 2 Mi-17s, which I will lose in a very stupid fashion. You'll see how in a second. Okay, so I just forgot them, right? And they're just, sitting there, landed, and I forgot that they existed. Now he brought a Hilo, so they were doomed anyway, right? But now he brings Fallschirm Jäger, the Fuchs, and the Fallschirms are going to make sure work of my forces. As you see. That's the first one gone. I managed to lift up the second one, but because it's stunned and because there's a Hilo over here, that dies too, and this Lekka don't stand a chance versus Fallschirms in the open. I managed to get the Fallschirms at least. I lose my plane, I believe, but I get his plane. Yeah, exactly. So, a good trade. I almost killed that tiger hab. Like, look at it. It's just incredible. It has 1 armor, remember, so that's how it survives, right? All this time. I start to bring AA to that side to clear these hilos. My Lekka is still alive. Not for long. I have some Factorias there just to counter his AMX-10. I send out the Dolphin, he wasted ammo on it. And so my Hawk has clear way to kill his Tiger, but it misses. But that was a nice attempt nonetheless. My Scratchets also doesn't get a good hit. And he runs away. Not the best engagement for me, but not the worst. Okay, now he finally got some of his own special forces to that side. I leave that HQ7 from earlier here, so it dies. It was a dumb mistake. Now you can see how effective Scratch is at countering infantry, right? So I have Factoria to deal with like light vehicles, and Scratch just wiped out his assault, infantry assault. My VDV didn't even have to do anything. Now his Fallschirm starts shooting, but I have the Scratches, right? So he's afraid and he runs away. ATJ Milan almost gets me. But they're Milan, so they don't do anything. Excuse me. He tries to sneak even more now. Now I remember that he has Fallschirms over here, so I bring some forces to deal with them. I have specjalne jednotki over here, just to scout the area. I noticed the Crotal over here, and I think I will bomb it in a second. You have to get rid of AA as Red Airborne. This is very important. I didn't want any Hilo Hunters to get my forces, so I have PD circling around here. I missed the Crotal because it moves inside the forest. You must have noticed that it's spotted, but that I panic it anyway. And I have my planes bomb the area, and I think I get it. Yeah, exactly. So another A piece has been removed. These Fallschirms are like ultra sneaky. Imagine being one of these Fallschirm Jäger and you just look up and there's like 3 Hilos circling above you. I would be terrified. He finally noticed my specjalne jednotki. I have to retreat them. But now is the moment where he only has 1 Crotal over here. And he still has Mistrals, remember that. But Mistrals have the disadvantage of firing very, very slowly. That's the thing about them, see? Like any manpads, right? They are sneaky, but they fire slowly. Now he gets some other units here. He finally clears this special Niedotkin out. You can see that his falchions actually, sneak through. I have my MiG-21 MF, clear some of his units. And look, he has no AA, right? He has no AA. I managed to clear out some of his forces. I managed to get out into that town. And now Golf is completely under my control. I have also a very strong forces in Bravo. I have this forest. I have this forest, so my position is very good. Now I clear out even more of his forces because he doesn't have any AA. Now he tried sneaking, but because I'm paranoid, that doesn't work very well. Now he tries to get my SF and he gets it. And the other one is panic, so it runs away. I was very unlucky. Being paranoid is very, very good because now I would lose 100 points, but because I spent 25 points, I didn't lose it. And he loses his falchions. Be paranoid, kids, be paranoid. At least in wargame. Okay, he tries to move up with chasseurs over here, but that doesn't work, of course. Now I just say to myself, okay, he must have spent so much on AA right now, time to play ground. And so I send Scratchets and I send VDV-90. And they just go poop. See? Now I surrounded his forces over here with the VDV. I kill his forces. He runs away. I have Sneaky Cheeky AM extend behind my back. I think that's the second one. I don't even remember what happened to the last one. But I have it nonetheless. And look at this huge push, see? Chasseurs, VAPs, Commando Para, AM extends, and all these Cassiopes and Tigers in the back. I finally captured Bravo as well. As you could have seen, these crashes just massacred. These were 2 full Legion squads. Now they're completely gone. And with this push, this is like his last desperate attempt. And of course, all of my forces just cleared them out. Not a problem for my elite VDV clear out such threats. My Scratchets managed to make sure work of his helos and now he surrenders. And as you can see, 20 minutes position was completely winning for me. I have I have extreme advantage positionally and in kills, so he surrenders. And as you can see, rather he's number 38 now. Okay. And as you can see, Red Airborne is just very, very strong deck and can play it surely even in most competitive matches. So I hope I hope that I convinced you to try out this deck and you saw how fun it is. And I wish you all the best of lucks and happy rest of vacation, which will be ending short. And until next video, see ya.